episode of Millennial Talk. And of course, we started July with talking about how millennials can avoid the common mistake that they make while searching for a job. And of course, the conversation is not going to stop there. Today, we're going to be doing a follow-up conversation to tell you how to continue to land that amazing job that you are looking for. So, before I jump right into today's discussion, I have with me here to discuss today's topic, Bukunmi, Adejobi.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us today. So
Yeah.
we're discussing job,
I know, right?
and how to get past the waiting period. It can be a very emotional journey. Depressing and all of those things. So that's what we're here to do.
According to IBM, IBM Institute for Business, they carried out a study and they realized that 1 out of every 4 workers is ready to leave their job. They plan on switching jobs. And looking at the statistics, we saw that 25% of those numbers were majorly Gen Z. Then 33% of them were millennials. So you can see it's a very, especially due to the coronavirus pandemic. In fact, in the US now, many people are leaving their jobs. People are really leaving their jobs due to that sometimes workplace environment is not conducive. People want remote working. There's a restructuring around the jobs, the employment space as a whole, and Nigeria is not left out. So of course we can't have this discussion alone. We have somebody here to discuss that with us, a guest in house, and her name is Titi Taiwo, the co-founder of Terawork.
And I told my mom, even engineering thing, I don't think it's my thing. Yeah, I went to school and I came out with good grades, but I don't think that is what I actually want to do.
Get better at what you do. If you keep getting better, the followers will come.
It's going to run a business. Usually a business wants to deliver value, and you have to determine first, what solutions, what are the needs available? What are the solutions that I can offer?
FCMB, my bank and I.
Thank you so much, Josephine. Thank you so much, Bukunmi. It's a pleasure to be here. Like she rightly said, my name is Titi Taiwo. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Terawork. Terawork is a freelance platform. We help talented youth, skilled and semi-skilled, to earn income without geographical barrier. Businesses have opportunity to hire talent on demand. It's a one-stop freelance marketplace. You can hire legal service, you can hire accountant, you can hire social media and graphic designer on the platform. Wow. So one major problem our users are facing, which are millennials and job seekers, is that they are limited to where they live when they are looking for job opportunity. And we are solving this problem by providing a platform, leveraging on technology, where from the comfort of your home, wherever you are, you have access to compete in the world global markets, and you can earn a living. You can liken it to your Jumia and your Konga, which they do products. But these are services. We sell professional services. Okay. As we speak, we have over 15,000 vetted professionals on our platform. Wow. And we've been able to transact business in 5 major countries: United Kingdom, USA, Kenya, South Africa, and obviously our great country, Nigeria. Wow, that's so talent is everywhere. The opportunities are not evenly distributed. So we are leveraging on technology to expose African talent, Nigerian talent to the world.
Oh wow, I really love Terawork. In fact, that you mentioned semi-skilled. And we're seeing that this creative industry is actually exploding. We're seeing furniture makers. It's not more usually they're not usually you don't see them as artisans, just roadside artisans anymore. People are coming up, they're branding themselves. So you mean that a furniture maker who probably exports, or a creative designer, a graphic designer will just register their services online, and they can be outsourced?
Okay, for us, majorly, we don't do the furniture. When I talk about semi-skilled, the graphic designer, yes.
Okay.
Majorly services that business needs. Because we
okay.
are supporting business in the long run. Okay. So if you have a skill, no matter how little that you think it is, writing skill, one of the services that sell on our platform is writing. People need good content. We're in the era of social media. Every business wants to be online. So you need to develop a skill of the future. Which one of it I can say categorically well is content, which is writing. CV, be able to write a CV for somebody can earn you close to 50,000 naira in a month if you can do it well. So it's that simple. When we talk about exporting services, it doesn't have to be big projects. Little skills that we take for granted that can be learned within 2 or 3 weeks can actually fetch you.
It's like what? Because I'm sure our viewers would like to know.
Especially the ones looking for side hustles.
Yeah.
You're doing something different, but you want to have like something on the
Extra,
side. Right?
yeah.
Okay.
So what kind of skills do you think that people can learn to aid their,
Yes, and to increase their earning income. I would say writing.
Okay.
Go online, ability to develop and create good CVs. A lot of school leavers, they don't know how to express themselves in a professional way for them to get that interview. You can even be using a template. It's that simple. You can get it online. Just list yourself as somebody that can help somebody to build a CV. You earn as low as 5,000 naira, and you can get this gig as often as 3 times a week, 4 times a week on the platform.
Please check it out.
It's that easy.
Okay, so something I feel like a lot of people will need to know is the market competitive? Like, for instance, you said you have a lot of freelancers. So is it competitive? Because I know that some marketplaces, is this marketplace, is Terawork competitive? Are there a lot of competition with other people wanting to do the same thing?
Yes, we have a lot of competition, but we stand out in a lot of ways. Number one is that the kind of protection and the trust that we've built for ourselves over time. So people trust our platform because we guarantee quality or money back. So we are having a lot of patronages even beyond the shores of Nigeria because they know that they are secure. If you employ or you engage any talent on our platform, we have an escrow system. Until you get value, we don't release the money. So in that way, we've been able to create a niche for ourselves, raising the bar of quality service. So you render services, fine, but the truth is you get value, or you must be able to transact value before you earn. So it is important. You can't, bid for a job, you want to help somebody to build a CV, it's not properly done, or you didn't meet the expectation, you will not be paid. Yes. Wow. So in a way, we are building a platform that is encouraging people to do the right thing, to focus on quality. And at the end of the day, you earn good money because you deliver based on agreed terms and conditions.
I actually really like the idea and the concept of your business.
Thank you.
A lot of people out there, even millennials, I think just as we said, we're talking about the waiting time. And during this waiting period, if you feel like nothing is coming through, I think Terawork is actually a good platform where you can start learning skills and earning money still on the wait for the next big job.
Yeah, so that takes us to, what do you think millennials can do when they are waiting, when they are looking for their next big opportunity?
Oh, interesting question.
And how can they position themselves properly
for that? Interesting question. As a millennial, I know it can be very frustrating looking for a job and with everything happening around us as a nation. But you need to know one thing. You need to be determined. And you need to know that there's a lot that you owe yourself, not anybody. You don't need to blame the government is this, my mom or my dad need to help me to submit my CV. Hello. And one thing you need to do is to develop a skill. Marketplace, we are looking for people that can solve problems. Everybody is looking for solution to their problem. Develop that skill that will earn you a recognition for solving a particular problem. And it's that easy, as simple as learning how to fix CV for people, learning how to write content. These are short courses that you can even take online. Some of them are very, very free. When we started, we look at most of these issue of skill gap, We have partnership with IBM where people on our platform can learn for free via IBM. So some of these courses, you don't even need to pay for them.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to learn how to do graphic design is one of the services that is selling on the platform because every businesses want to be out there.
Yeah.
And most of them can't do this creative by themselves. They need to outsource it to somebody to do it for them. So you can start little, learn how to do your graphic design. We give people opportunity to enlist, name your price on the platform. For you to get good, market share or good entry, when everybody is charging like 5,000, 7,000, you can start like 3,000. You learn on the job. For somebody that engage you for 3,000, you should not be expecting too much. And with time you learn, as you are learning, you are earning. And with time you get better at it and you are able to increase your price. So there is place for learning. You need to continually add value to yourself by learning relevant skills of the future. One of them is content, developing good content, which anybody can pick up. It's not the programming type, it's not the one that you require so much
time.
Yes, you can learn how to be a professional writer. Start with that, and you can, and while you are waiting for that your big dream job, you are getting something to hold your body and soul together.
Yeah, that's true. So as a follow-up question to what she said, I feel like when a lot of millennials are waiting for jobs, they make a lot of mistakes. And what we would like to tell millennials out there, what are these mistakes that you can make while waiting for that big job that can hinder you from not getting that job? While you're waiting and you're expecting the job to come through, but what are these mistakes that you can make as a millennial that will hinder you from even getting that job in the first place?
Interesting. I would say number one that I see is limiting yourself. For you to have passed through a tertiary institution, I think you have what it takes to pick up any job. So be open. Don't think, okay, because I studied biochemistry, my first job was never in that line anyway. I need to work with NAFDAC or nothing.
Yeah, I remember.
Don't limit yourself. Or I want to work in the bank. It's either I work in the bank because I had 2-1 or nothing. You need to be open. Have a very open mindset as you go along this journey. So if any opportunity comes, apply for it. Then if in the course of the job, if you, okay, I can't do this, fine. But at least you have an experience. Some of them will call you for an interview. You've learned 1 or 2 things. Number 2 thing is doing unethical things on social media. We need to be very, very careful about that. A lot of recruiters, before they even place that call to you, will check your social media platform or your social media accounts. To you, okay, it's my account, it's my life. But in a way, you are expressing yourself. Everybody wants to bring in an employee that will fit into their culture. When they see content that they feel, oh, okay, I don't think I want this person, you disqualify yourself without being given an opportunity at all. So it's your account, you are free to do anything, but at the same time, it can cost you a fortune.
Yeah.
A lot of employers will go to your social media account to see the kind of person that you are actually. Yes, so it is important you are careful the kind of comments you make, the kind of content you are pushing out, because you are building a brand for yourself, and it is very, very important. So during the period of waiting, be careful, be intentional about the brand that you are building for yourself. Then another mistake that I see is us not really willing to start small. So for some of us, we have, okay, we all want to work with Mobile, we all want to work with KPMG. If it's not forthcoming, start somewhere and gain the experience. While you are at it, you will be so shocked the kind of opportunity that will come. For example, I started my career as a wellness administrator in a very small outfit, and it's a one-man business. And I will say that it's the kind of grooming and my exposure helped me as a founder today. I work closely with the founder of the business, and I could see it all. I handle practically everything. I'm not the only staff, but because it's a startup environment and I really want to learn, I was able to know how to do a lot of things within a short period. And when another opportunity came calling, which I wouldn't have had if I don't take this small job with a smaller pay, it was like, wow, there's a compensation for me anyway. So it is important that we start small. And sometimes, if you have the opportunity, volunteer to even work for free. I've seen it play out in a way that is amazing.
Yeah, I know that even many multinationals value volunteerism. They value freelance, and even NGOs, this the UN, the IMF and stuff. They value,
Yes,
freelance.
they even create platform for people if you want to volunteer. So as a youth, as you are waiting, check out their website and see they're opening at the World Bank for a volunteer.
Yes.
Put in for it. You are not hoping to get anything, but it will add a lot of credibility and value to you. Somebody look at, okay, this person has volunteered to serve with World Bank, has volunteered to serve, and before you know it, bigger doors will open.
The question I was going to ask you, when she was saying start small, I was kind of thinking about the different direction, because whenever you go for like an interview and they say start small, they're talking about really, really small pay. So I was going to say, are you saying we should start with small pay? Now I know that smaller organizations start with small pay, but I've also seen a lot of employers take advantage of
that.
So I was going to speak to the negative side of saying start small. Yes, I understand, but you're definitely talking about a very different perspective. But I just wanted to
clarify that.
Yes.
We if you are trying to exploit the fact that there's unemployment, as an employer too, you are actually going to bite your fingers because you won't get the value. If I know that you can afford to pay me 500K and because you are taking advantage of the situation, you're giving me 20,000, I'll give you the value of 20,000. But sometimes when you see that truly, not that they really not that they even have position for this, but they felt okay, an additional person, we are taking this person out of the street, maybe it can create better opportunity. You will do it with and you won't feel cheated at the end of the day.
Especially when you know you are doing it for a greater good. You know that at the end of the day, the brand you are working with appreciates
the fact that you are
effort you are putting. Yes, that's interesting. So that takes us to Terawork as an organization or a brand. I'm sure you've encountered several challenges trying to build this type of brand, trying to build a company where people can register themselves, put themselves out there and get extra income. So what are those challenges that you faced, or those hurdles that you faced building Terawork?
There are many.
I'm sure.
There are many, but one that I would love to share is sometimes when you are setting up a business or you want to be an entrepreneur, you underestimate the demands of running a business. Sometimes when you think, I'm going to be on my own, I'll have all the time. That is not true. Business is demanding. It takes a lot of your time. Not your time alone, your money. Sometimes you lose relationships because you are doing business. People say, what's our own? She's too proud. She doesn't have our time. She doesn't come to our house any longer. But the truth is, there's a lot calling for your attention. So over the years, what I've learned is to surround myself with people I can lean on and learn from. You can't do it all by yourself. Building a business, you can't do it all by yourself. You need people to support you. Why people will walk away thinking, she's climbing a new ladder, she's in the world of her own. And the truth is, your 24 hours is not enough. There's a lot to be done, and you are working so hard to build a brand that we can call a unicorn in the next few years. So it's quite demanding, and for me, one of the challenges is that I underestimated the demands of running a business, but I was able to learn fast.
Wow. I love the fact that you mentioned unicorn and the fact that your business is actually tech driven. Everybody wants to be a unicorn. Every company.
Just to follow up with her last question, how is Terawork trying to contribute to the life of millennials in this the employment space? I mean, we know that Terawork has a lot in the works. Definitely might not have unveiled everything that it has to offer. So what is Terawork going to contribute to millennials in order for them to grow and even reduce the unemployment rate in Nigeria? What does Terawork have in the works?
I think for me that really touched a very sensitive part of my being, because that's the essence of this project. We felt as a brand, there is a way the world is going. There's a new slogan in town. The future of work. The future of work. So what is the future of work anyway? And one of it is gig economy. ability for people to do multiple jobs, leveraging on technology, and that is the essence of Terawork. Some of these things are well established in the Western world. We have the likes of Fiverr, Upwork, doing similar things. And as African, we need to start solving our own problem. Nobody will solve this problem for us. We have huge population. We have huge youths in brackets of working age. There is no how job creator of the today we create the job that will match our population. So we need to according to UN, about 5 million graduates are added to the unemployment population in Africa.
And Nigeria's population is very young.
So there should be an alternative. And that is what Terawork is doing. Creating an alternative to regular employment. The future of work is gig, is freelancing. People should be able to be at the comfort of their home, irrespective of their location, be able to compete for job at anywhere. And we've had it play out here. We've seen people in the remote village of Osun State enlisted on the platform, and we've been able to connect them even beyond the shores of Nigeria. And we've seen there is a particular, I think last year, December, somebody wrote something on our platform that is very, very emotional. He's a student, indigent student from Lagos, but he stays in Bida, he stayed in Bida, that's Niger State. He said, working on our platform give him opportunity to pay his school fees and to pay his rent. And that's the kind of opportunity we want to create for people. Wherever you are, you have the skill, you have opportunity to work with people globally and earn a living. And those are one of the things that keep us moving forward, pushing us ahead, creating that kind of opportunity for more people to benefit from it. So for us, the future of work is gig economy, the future of work is freelancing, and Terawork is pioneering that for Africa.
That's exciting. Seriously. I think it's safe to say that Terawork is actually the future of job in Nigeria, because a lot of since the pandemic, a huge percent of millennials really want to work from home.
Yes.
They have tasted what it's like to work from home.
The freedom, the flexibility.
Yeah, flexibility.
Yes.
You have more time for your family. There's so much involved. Even family men, they are able to time that they're not seeing to spend for years.
Yes.
They were able to spend quality time with
their
kids.
family. Yes.
So they feel like almost this work from home. I think it's the best.
And again, I feel like especially for states like Lagos, we waste so much time commuting to work, to and fro. Imagine
how many hours today?
Do you know?
Hours.
Just to get here.
I spend 2 hours
every day.
Imagine. It's 2 hours, and usually it shouldn't be more than a 35 minutes.
So imagine if you use that time for more productive, work.
You are much more productive, and you will be much more efficient.
Yes. So going back to the emotional part of this discussion as to how millennials can go past this waiting period. So depression is a common thing among young people these days. We're seeing 27-year-olds have high blood pressure, have a lot of mind or mental related illnesses. So how exactly what would be your own personal advice to any young person out there who is currently waiting for a new job?
Okay, let me be very blunt and hard. Number one, have it at the back of your mind that nobody owe you anything. We have this mentality of, because my parent is poor, because my dad is this. Settle it at the back of your mind that this is your life. When you don't have entitlement mentality, you are not disappointed when things happen to you. So it is important to set it at the back. I'm here alone and I need to survive. So, and with that, you are able to manage your expectation. When people are coming to help, it's not a surprise. And when they are not helping, it's not a surprise. Angry. Yes, that's number one. Nobody owe you anything. Your parents, your government. Let me put it that way.
I think government owes.
They owe us. Yes. But for you not to have a nervous breakdown, live your life, especially as a Nigerian. This is me. Yes, and I need to survive. Then again, let's talk about things. A lot of us, because we don't talk about it, most of these things are not really hard. I should be able to, if for example, my staff has not eaten for 2 days because he doesn't have money, I should make myself accessible enough. Madam, you know, I'm going through a tough time. I've not taken, you know, and we should watch out for each other. Our life, because of social media, there's a lot of hatred, there's a lot of competition out there.
Healthy competition.
We forget about each other. I remember during pandemic, we had a policy here that watch out for each other. When you see somebody that is very jovial, your colleague that all of a sudden is keeping to himself, ask questions. What are you going through? The best, this person won't open up to you. But the truth of the matter, the fact that you show that you care, we are so busy with our life that we don't even show concern about every other person, because we are looking at the next thing to do, next appointment to make, next opportunity. We don't care about each other any longer. So beyond, and for a lot of people that have received support, is because they give. So don't complain that people are not showing concern.
And you are not showing
Giving yourself. Even if it's somebody said morning, what is morning? Good morning is a prayer. Morning. Good morning. Learn to show pause and say, hello, how are you doing? Genuinely look at that person straight in the hair. How are you doing? Are you fine? I have my own issues, fine. But the truth is, I can pull her with my smile out of the depression. Yeah. Most of the things that we over decorate are not that terrible. They are not that bad. They are not that. If you are jobless, somebody else has been in that situation before. That's not the end of your situation. Things can get better. What you need is a little push. What you need is a little encouragement. What you need is a little information about the next step to take. So let's learn to lend an helping hand to other people. We should not be too busy, and we don't even care about. And by the time you hear that person died in his sleep,
people now start writing.
He's a very nice person. Why? Yes. Before you write those epistles, learn to stop and just place that call. I noticed something lately with me. If my mind is saying call somebody, I don't push it aside. Because that might be what that person needed at that time. Just to hear, hello, are you fine? It's that simple. 20 naira MTN call, and you are fine. So it is important for us to know that we are all here together, and we can actually help each other to go pass through this. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So my last question for you today would be, so how can a millennial position themselves for a job on a platform like Terawork?
Like I said, quality is key for us. You must know what you are doing. You must have the skill of the future, the right skill. You must know what you are doing. We don't just onboard anybody. We onboard people that know their onions. So for you, there is a common saying, and I'm sure you've heard about it before. Every famous people that we know, name them in religion, in entertainment, in sports, they become popular and important in the place of work. So this work is important. We must do it. And that is what Dangote say. Why do we know him? Yes. So it is important. Settle that at the back of your mind that this work is what I will do to be somebody in life. And we need to do it well to distinguish ourselves and stand out. Yeah. So for you to enroll on a platform like ours, your skill is important. You must know what you are doing. You might not be the expert. You might just be entry level. It's fine. Put in. When you see opportunity on our work store posted by people around the globe, apply for it. And it's an opportunity for you to learn and get better.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that. We've discussed a lot about, for people who are not looking for jobs, who are looking for jobs, without waiting period. So what of those people who are currently, employed, but they are looking to grow? They are probably looking to, improve themselves at the same time, just move up the corporate ladder, what would be like that $1 million advice for them?
Yes, for me, it would be that position yourself to be a problem solver. I would say, ask questions. You are working in an organization, they have a goal. How well are you aligning yourself with that company goal and seeing to it that you are able to contribute your own quota for the company to grow? Be that person that your boss can depend on. Everybody, you lower your guard when you see a performer. If your boss can't depend on you or commit anything into your hands, trust me, they are looking for a replacement for you. Be that person that you'll be so hard to replace. People look up to you, they come to you for solutions, and you are strategically positioning yourself in alignment with the company goal. People will say, okay, it's company politics. Hello, if you are working in a place, play the politics. Identify where the vision or where the organization is moving and align yourself.
Especially if you know you're not ready to leave. Or you're not
Yes,
ready to
even if you want to leave, you need to align yourself. If, for example, going for an interview, you are talking to them in the language they understand, they will be happy to bring you on board, to even pay you the amount you are willing to. You understand? So it is important. Knowledge is important. There's nothing we can trade for that. And the right application of knowledge, which is wisdom, you being able to practicalize what you've learned. So certification, reading, it's fine, but how well are you bringing that down to solve real life issues? So it's important you solve real life issues based on the knowledge you've acquired, which is people are looking for, marketplace, people are looking for people that will add value, people that will solve problems, people that will, they say there is no job, but the truth is a lot of business owners are looking for talent to work with.
Yes.
So I work with for today is hello.
Yes, so hello. Yeah, I like Yes, I like the way you say hello. So apart from Terawork, so let's go to the fun part. Who are you? We would like to know you outside Terawork. What do you like to do? Do you like to sing? Do you like to dance? Do you like to watch movies? Or, what do you like to do?
Okay, for me, I think cooking will be it for me. Not really a foodie, but I love combining series of recipe and putting things together.
Just tell us anyone that we can learn.
Yeah, so as simple as I don't really like the norm when it comes to my food. I love to try many things that are very, very weird. I can combine a lot of things to bring out something that you look at me now.
For someone like me that doesn't like to eat rice or doesn't like to eat rice and stew, what do you think I can do that will make me interested in eating rice?
Okay, so with that, I think you can find something that you love. Do you like seafood?
Okay.
Add that to your rice, add a lot of vegetables, and you are good to go.
That's interesting. I hope you've learned something on today's episode. And for more information regarding the market, financial markets, commodities, fixed income, log on to www.proshareng.com. Thank you for watching. Till next time.
And I told my mom, even engineering thing, I don't think it's my thing. Yeah, I went to school and I came out with good grades, but I don't think that is what I actually want to do.
Get better at what you do. If you keep getting better, the followers will come.
It's going to run a business. Usually a business wants to deliver value, and you have to determine first, what solutions, what are the needs available? What are the solutions that I can offer?
FCMB, my bank and I.